welcome to the We Get Drunk podcast. I am your host with the most bad news, Cruz. If you got bad news, you're getting it from Cruz. And please let me introduce my brother, my co-host for today, Gary the G-Man. The quest for 28 is almost there. 21 days. But who's counting?
We count here. This is when we get into our full swing. All pun intended. We get into our full swing baseball. So I'm happy to be here. Happy to see my brother Bad News Cruz. Big improvement from last week. I could tell he's feeling better.
Yes, my voice is not fully there yet, but you know, I'm getting there.
Boricua status is in the building tonight.
How can you tell if I'm Puerto Rican?
Boricua status is in the building, representing hard. What's up, Bad News Cruz?
I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing, man. I am. When people ask me, I tell them better than good and better than most, baby. Look at this smile. You don't just fake a smile like this. You live in the smile. So here we go. We are here, God, in God's grace. So yes, having a good time. Good time.
So all the guys are running a little late. So let's just start off with the NBA. I wanted to start off with boxing because last week's show was actually pretty good with the boxing first, but our boxing guy's not here.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, there's nothing. No offense to Joey and no offense to myself, but we're not the boxing guys. We are boxing fans, but yes. I cannot break down boxing like
not at all. Neither can I. Neither can I. But we could start with NBA though.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead, Joey, because there's we got. Let's put it this way. We got some season left here. And right now we are in the playoffs. I don't know if it matters what seed we're in.
We're fifth currently.
Do you care that we're fifth? Or I mean, all I care about is being healthy.
That's it. I think before the trade deadline, I wanted to be second so bad. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
There. We were right there.
But right now, I'm just want to be healthy. Like I said in our private chat, reinforcements are on the way.
And what are those reinforcements, Bad News Cruz?
Oh, I'll give you a list because there's so many people coming back. So Jalen Brunson, he's back practicing. Our starting point guard, our MVP. Mitchell Robinson, he's running and jumping. He's starting to do some practicing.
He was supposed to be out for the year, so I'm happily surprised.
Me too, man.
Surprised that he's coming back.
Hey, if he can come back and at least give us 10 and 10 and some minutes, I'll take it.
He could do that. I mean, the minutes part, as soon as Thibodeau sees that he can run and jump, I'm pretty sure he's gonna first game back. He's gonna run him out there for 42 minutes. I mean, this guy is unbelievable with the minutes.
I know.
He's unbelievable with the minutes. Unbelievable. Yeah. He will run you down he will run your knees down to the ground, bro. Thibodeau will just run you down.
Ask Derrick Rose.
And good catch by Johnny Parlay that last week. He did the same thing with Derrick Rose, and then I started going down his rosters, all the guys that he's had on his rosters. Then I start looking at the minutes. And he does this consistently, bro. He is consistent with playing his guys minimum 35, sometimes from 35 to 45 minutes a game.
This is nuts.
It's just, come on, bro. Yeah. For 82 games in a season, it's not going to work.
Some games that it's like it's a blowout. Why is Jalen Brunson still in the game? Why is Julius Randle still in the game? Get them out. You know, But OG Ananobi, he's day to day.
Thank you.
He's
Bring him
coming
back
back.
ASAP.
Randall, he's practicing now with light contact. So that's great news. Reinforcements is on the way. We just got to hold the fort, get to the playoffs, and make some noise. That's it.
Hartenstein getting healthier.
Yeah.
Big scare with Brunson this week. I thought it was over with, guys. I thought it was over with.
Oh,
So we got somebody in the chat that says Tibbs is a great coach. Look, Manny, I got no problem with Tibbs as a
he's the
coach.
MMG.
So I got no problem with him as a no problem with him as a coach. He can coach for sure. Does he have to play his guys?
No.
45 minutes a game. The other day he played Josh Hart a game after he got smashed in the face with no foul call by the Pelicans. He's bleeding all over the place. No foul. I don't in an NBA where they call a foul for everything. He can't get a foul. Okay. He plays him 47 minutes. 47 minutes.
Bruce McBride, when Jalen Brunson got hurt, he didn't come out the game.
He didn't come out the game.
He didn't come out the
game. He does not come out of the game. Come on, bro. We won that game by 16. He doesn't come out of the game.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Listen, you got to take the good with the bad. It's like, what do you do? He helps the team with these defensive set. That's something the Knicks never have done since. I mean, when's the last time the Knicks played defense? So
years.
You got to take the good with the bad. You got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, hey, don't get me wrong. Look, guys, let's we don't cap over here. Look, the fact is, as soon we had other coaches, even some coaches with some of these players, except for Brunson, right? But we had nothing going on, nothing.
Yeah,
the Knicks were a joke, an absolute joke.
After Woodson,
after Woodson, after Mike Woodson, we were a mess.
Yeah,
they brought in the new front office. Brought in Tibbs. This is a competitive, really good to really good New York basketball team.
Yeah.
They know how to play.
They have a
good call, Joey, because that's what it is. They got a team that I believe that is a built for playoffs team.
Yes.
Right? But they got to get there healthy.
Exactly.
And it's you can't get there like we did last year where people banged up.
Yeah.
Brunson was banged up.
Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe these guys were supposed to be hurt, and we're going to get them healthy, let them play a few games before the playoffs, and then, that's what I want. I want to go in the playoffs, and I want us to run the table, go in and shock people. And
look,
happens.
Would you be if I said it?
Garden is going to be rocking. It's not the Barclays Center, okay?
Basement.
It's not going to be the Barclays Center where you have the other teams cheering. You're going to have the Garden rocking, people front row, celebrities, not C-list comedians.
It's comedians. You got guys that that had a TV show 18 years ago on the UPN network.
You got Tracy Morgan, baby.
Yeah, I mean you got Fat Joe. You got real people that come to these games and a great crowd. Now I'll put it out there. I'll put this out to the chat and to my guy here, Bad News Cruz.
Yeah.
Would you be shocked? Would you be shocked to see the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals this year? Would you be shocked?
To be honest, because there's no cap in here. We don't cap. I think before the trade deadline, I was all in. I was ready. I said, bring me Boston, bring me Milwaukee. It was that type of feel.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay.
Now, it's going to be a mission. I think it's going to be a mission.
Milwaukee, it looks like they after. I mean, they had a hiccup yesterday after a long road trip. A long flight for Giannis' first game back against the Warriors, who are playing decent basketball. The Bucks look tough.
Yeah,
they got a few guys. After the trade deadline, they picked up a few players.
they're clicking right now.
They're clicking right now.
You know
Middleton,
Doc
he
Rivers
looks okay.
he got handed keys to a Lamborghini.
Yeah, he always does, though.
Come on. The team was already set. There was nothing for him to do. Just go out and play, guys. That's it.
Doc Rivers. No, I mean, talk about an overrated coach. Please.
That's a show on its own, because a lot of people would agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, talk about, and there's a lot of players that don't love, to put it mildly, they don't love Doc Rivers.
No.
A lot of players, they love playing for Tibbs, because again, these players love minutes. So if you can get in Tibbs' rotation, you're gonna play. You are going to play. You don't have to worry about the rookie on the bench. I can tell you that, because he doesn't play any young players.
No.
Unless he has to.
Yeah. But you see, looking at the standings, me and Johnny Parlay's surprise pick this year, Orlando, 4th place. I called them in the beginning. I said Orlando's going to be my surprise team. They were going to be the up-and-coming team in the East. They look really good. They
do. They have a very good roster, a lot of young talent. But again, look, the NBA being what the NBA is, it for the NBA to imagine getting an Orlando in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, yeah. Oh my God, they would kill themselves. They would kill themselves. I mean, you can't have those teams. Look, the fact of the matter is, we know how the NBA works. You're gonna have to get Boston, New York, or Milwaukee in there, because they do have Giannis and they have Dame. Even though it's not a huge market, they love their basketball there. It's got to be one of those 3 teams. Yeah. You cannot be putting up no Orlando Magic. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Those Saturday night ratings. That's going to draw flies. Nobody's watching that. Nobody. Nobody's watching Paolo Banchero. He's a good player. If he's in New York, he's a superstar. Yeah. But he's not.
And in Orlando, he's not.
No one cares. No one cares.
Did you see on the talking about the Western Conference now? Cat, man, for Minnesota went down. That's a big injury. Big injury for them. They don't know how long he's going to be out for, but that's a big injury.
I mean, look, man, that the meniscus tear for a big man is deadly. Look
at Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, it's really bad. Because if you want to let it heal, it's gonna take him to the off season. It's not gonna heal right now.
No.
If they snip it now. He comes back earlier, but the more you tear away at that meniscus, the more you tear away at that knee, the bigger the long-term effects for a guy that is a legit 7-footer who relies on his athleticism, his speed. That's part of his game. His game is not a power game. He's not a power guy. So he's a guy that shoots 18-foot jump shots, shoots threes, and he bangs down low every once in a while against smaller guys, but he's not about that. He's not about that back to the basket game. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how if they're gonna make him come back and risk what they got going on with him, or
they're the right now they're tied for first. I mean, I don't know, man. Do you risk it? I mean, it's Minnesota. I mean, that's A-Rod, that's A-Rod's boy. A-Rod might go to Santo Domingo, probably with a little rub on him.
They're both Dominican. I mean, look, he goes to DR, he could get right real fast.
Oh,
I say 3 weeks.
Come on.
If they let him, you could go to the corner El Colmado and you could get yourself a little something from anywhere to help you out. Let's put it like that.
Will he come back darker than A-Rod?
Probably. Probably.
A-Rod's so dark. What the hell?
A-Rod's down there a lot, though. A-Rod's down there a lot. He's living the life. He's also in Minnesota now because he's finishing up the purchase of the team. So that's one thing. But if you're asking me, would I rush him back? I think I would say yes. I would say yes.
Me too.
They got a window here that they can make some noise.
Yeah.
They got Anthony Edwards, who's an all-world level player. He doesn't get the shine that he deserves.
Nope.
The league should be building around Anthony Edwards, not that old bum. Not that bum. They should never show that bum on TV. Ever. Never show him on. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Do you agree with Frank Covers that the Lakers are going to make a run? Right now they're 10th.
Of course they're gonna make a run. Why? Because these refs are gonna help them out. The league's gonna help them out. They're gonna try to do everything they can to get this bum in there. What a performance last night by the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, showing Anthony Davis who the boss is down low.
I you know what? I never liked Anthony Davis. It's a hot take.
No. Come on, man. Anthony Davis, you get him if you need a waiter at home. You need somebody with, that does seamstress work. It's a seamstress, not a basketball player. Guy's soft. Domantas Sabonis showed him who's boss last night. Showed him who's in the weight room.
Hey, look, it's the Brooklyn Nets number one player, number one fan.
The classic man. And he's got a Nets. He's got a Nets.
Always, baby. Always.
You know what's crazy? Serious
my
question.
God.
No. Let's serious right now because we are doing the show. I real quick. When you went to go buy that, did they laugh when you asked for that?
Never.
And
Never.
No lie, was there an abundance of that?
First of all,
in that store?
What do you mean? Did they ask? Did they ask? I mean, they're giving that away for free. What are we talking about?
Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I mean, it's a nice sweatshirt, but it is.
I like the black.
Nah, shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. See, y'all already talking. Yeah, I just got in here already.
The classic man is in the house, y'all, and he's got a Piscataway Nets sweatshirt.
Oh my goodness.
The Piscataway Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
No. Let's see what they doing tonight. What are the Brooklyn? Oh, they leading Detroit 60-54. I can't believe they scored 60 points. In the third quarter. I mean, the Nets have the worst offense I've ever seen in my life. And since you're here, what are your thoughts on Benn Simmons?
It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Trust me. I'm telling you, it's sad. It's sad.
You can't even make this up.
He's out again.
You can't.
And then you know what's crazy? In the off season, I already know what's the plan. The off season, he's gonna put workout videos. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's back." Back.
He's in great shape. I'm in the best shape of my career.
Season is gonna start. He's gonna play one game and then he's out.
Every year, this guy's in the best shape of his career, and he comes in and he gets
15 games and that's it. 15 games.
And the thing is that no one can ever find his injury.
No, it's fake. It's fake.
I don't know what it is, bro.
When he wakes up in the morning, does he call that number 77777? I mean, the work injury number. Does he have him on speed down?
That's my uncle. That's Rebecca's uncle. 1-800-CANTAZO.
1-800-CANTAZO.
Shout out Herbie Santiago.
I mean, Herbie Santiago's an ambulance chaser. Let's put it like this. I mean, that boy is running after ambulances. Got good for them. Capitalism is great, but this
I
guy
think one of our female chat members just ordered a T-bone special.
Welcome, T-Bone's in the house. Let's go. So yeah,
what up,
man.
Bo? What up?
Ben Simmons, bro, out again with a mysterious injury. He always gets these injuries that no one can find. No one. Does he? I ask you a question here, Classic Man, on this, and this is a straight basketball question. Nothing to do with the Piscataway Nets. Does Ben Simmons like basketball?
I mean, it's so obvious. When he's on the court, yes. When he's off the court, no. He don't care about it. And when
the 2 weeks he's on the court, he looks great.
Yeah, I guess he only wants to play for 2 weeks only. That's it, and he wants to just earn a paycheck every week. So,
how long is he under contract for?
I don't even know. I don't even care right now. Like, release the guy right now. I don't even care. Like, seriously. Like,
I agree. No one cares. Just he's bad for the NBA, bro. He's a guy that's just bad for the NBA.
I gave him so many chances, bro. It's like, it's over with. That's it. Find yourself another job, kid.
you have given him a lot of chances. Where do the Nets go from here? What do the Nets do? What do the Nets do? And again, they're being sold again. The Nets are being sold again, guys, because
we need to get rid of that freaking owner, anyways.
Mr. Slave Camp might not own the team anymore. So that'll get us banned. But there you go. That's how I feel about their owner. But what do the Nets do, bro?
We gotta focus on Mikal Bridges and bring people around him. He's a likable guy, and there's a lot of people that want to play with him.
This is your squad. Mikal Bridges, he stays. Dorian Finney-Smith, in or out?
He gotta stay too.
He gotta stay. Nick Claxton,
he gotta stay.
It's tough. It's tough because they
gotta pay him.
Exactly.
They gotta pay him.
But I want him. I want him also.
Yeah, he's a good pick and roll center. Yep. He blocks the front of the rim. I like Nick Claxton. I'll take him any day on a good team. He's worth a ton. Dennis Smith Jr. Let's not even go there.
I give it to him. He's a great defender though. He's been locking up Cunningham in this game and other guards. He's been guarding. He's been locking them up. I give him a lot of credit, but he just cannot score.
He cannot
shoot.
He can't shoot.
His jump shot is worse than Ben Simmons. Horrible. I mean, it goes in, but it's just it's horrible the way it looks.
Thomas.
Yeah, he got to stay too, but he's got to develop more, man. The kid just wants to shoot threes, and he doesn't. And when he tries to attack the basket, he just don't know what he's doing. He's so confused. Like he attacks it, brings it back, attacks it, bring it back, and then he wants to go drop back all the way to the 3-point line and shoot it. Like
he's not an NBA level player right now. He's got talent to score. He has talent. He has talent to score, but he is one of the dumbest basketball players I've seen, and he can't. Cam Thomas cannot play a lick of defense.
No,
a lick.
He cannot.
Zero.
What about Laker legend Lonnie Walker IV?
He's been good. He's been good. Johnny Parlay will hear me say that. He'll go jump in joy right now because he's been talking about Lonnie Walker IV all the time. And
so does he stay? Does he go? We're trying to build a roster.
We got to keep him. We have to keep him. I mean, if we don't get nobody to put around with Mikal Bridges, we got to keep Lonnie at least to keep the offensive going. But it's tough. It's tough. We gotta find somebody out there in the free agent. I'm not looking for a top name.
Klay Thompson.
No, not a Klay Thompson. I'm looking for a guy who can control the game. Who can third quarter when Mikal Bridges is ready on his break, give him the ball and let him do his thing and let him, take over the game.
Let him take charge.
Exactly. We don't have that. When Mikal Bridges go on the,
we don't
have nobody.
Unit, yeah.
You have Dennis Schroeder on the team. Is he staying in Brooklyn, or is he? Are you cutting bait with Dennis Schroeder? He's got his good things about his game.
He's been playing good for us. He's been playing good for us. So I don't know. That might give him a little push to stay. The way he's playing lately.
All right. So you got 4 players on your roster that you want to keep. You got 8 players, 8 to maybe 9 players, depending how you slice this up, that you got to get rid of. You need to replace.
Yeah.
Holy
Ben Simmons, the number 1. Bye-bye.
Hell. Okay. Wow. What do you do with this team?
It's tough. I know it's tough.
How you gonna replace 9?
I deal with this every year. I mean, we didn't deal with it for like maybe 3 or 4 years because we had KD, Kyrie, but I've been dealing with this since Jason Kidd left. Just put it like that.
This is why you drink, right? I feel you.
I don't drink because of that. I drink because of the Jets. Put it like that.
That's even worse.
That's
even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Talk about a team that will frustrate you to no end.
Yep.
Man, 9 players that you're gonna have to replace. Man, that's we might be looking at a rebuilding project here.
Yeah. I mean, if we go out, not even free agent, at least trade, put Claxton in the mix, try to get somebody like a number 1, like a real number 1. Like, damn, I can't even say he's a number 1. At least a 1A, you could say. Like, like a Trae Young, I'll take him. Because
he might, like we said, he's gonna be a guy that's gonna, him or Murray, one of them has to go. I don't know.
Because Murray could be a 1A too, but he's a 2. He's a solid 2.
They're the same player, essentially the same player. They need the ball.
He didn't get traded at the deadline, and this might be, the off season might be
he didn't get traded because the place that wanted him for peanuts, and the GM, that bum, wanted him on the team, and he didn't get anybody that he wanted.
That would have been a good trade though, because if you look at it, it was going to be a 3-way trade. The Nets would have got D'Angelo Russell back. They would have traded Dinwiddie to Atlanta, and DeJounte Murray would have went to LA.
Well, I mean, D'Angelo Russell on the Nets makes perfect sense.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was good with us. Like, it's just that that Kyrie and KD situation just messed up everything. It's like I always say, I never want a superstar team on my team, because I don't want my guys that I seen develop, like a Karis LeVert, a Jared Allen, a Joe Harris, which they would even Dinwiddie.
There's not enough time for the show, right?
No, even Dinwiddie. No, I'm saying I didn't want to say his name, but even Dinwiddie. You know what I mean?
Dinwiddie first time around.
First time. The number 8 Dinwiddie. The number 8. Not 26.
Because he actually played defense the first time around.
Yeah.
The second time around, he completely quit.
That team had heart. Like, they fought every night. They might not win the game, but they were fighting every night and they were in the game. But now, since all this KD, Kyrie, James Harden shit, it's over. Like, it's over with. Man. That's why I don't like to have a superstar player unless we draft him or a free agent. That's about it. That trading shit and getting them at this age and a 1-year deal or no, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Ben Simmons ruins yet another franchise. He's bad. He's
not ruining our franchise at all. It's just,
well, I mean, he takes up a roster spot and he takes up a huge chunk of your salary cap. So yeah,
I know that. Yeah, but
I mean,
we would have never got him. We would have never got him if James Harden was never on our team, if you look at it like that,
Yeah.
because we would have never had any shot of getting this kid.
Yeah.
But
And again, if people, we didn't have the show back then, but if people would have been in our private chat, we all were in agreement that James Harden was not the guy. He was not.
excuse us, it's Fat Boy. Excuse us,
Yeah,
Fat Boy.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Mac and Cheese.
Yeah,
And strippers.
And strippers. That's it.
Pepper.
That's all he's known for, guys. Like, that's
Yeah.
it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this guy.
You know,
He's been terrible.
Ben Simmons reminds me of Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo's ruining boxing like Ben Simmons is ruining the Nets.
Who, the Duck?
The Duck.
the dog.
Canelo Alvarez. He plays as many games of basketball as Ben Simmons does.
It's crazy.
That's
He gets away out of his contract with PBC. Now there's a report he's going back to PBC to go fight Manguila, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
On May 4th. It's like, what's going on? What is going on?
He left. He stopped talking with Eddie Hearns because he had a fallout with him because Eddie Hearns was his manager. Eddie what's his last name? His manager anyway. So he went back to PBC.
Can you say
Like,
diva?
So he has to fight Murguia and Chao after.
Yeah, I saw that. I can't believe it. He's nuts. He's ruining boxing. I don't care what anybody says. If you're a Canelo fan and you love him, he's ruining boxing. All he does is duck, fights when he wants, and he fights people that either are dehydrated or people that are not in that weight class. And then he wants to be pound for pound the best. Get out of here. Come on.
He said he wanted to fight Crawford, right? But did he fight Khan? Khan was a welterweight.
No, he ducked him.
Yep.
Oh, he fought Khan.
We said it then. We said it then. We said it.
Yeah, he fought Khan.
He fought Khan.
Yeah,
He knocked him out.
he knocked him out. Yeah,
No, but he ducked. He's ducking this guy,
Crawford.
Benavidez and Crawford.
Hold on. He wanted Spence. Spence can't fight. Spence is damaged. And now Crawford called him out. Well, fight me. I beat Spence. Fight me now. He don't want to fight him because he says is lose. Nobody wins in that fight. Why? Because
he's the loser.
Except the fans.
Crawford's a threat.
Yeah.
Yep,
The
he's gonna be the loser. That's why
the fans win in that fight because that would be something we want to see.
I'm telling you, we need an overhaul. Boxing needs an overhaul and everything.
Yes.
Him and
go back down to for each division one title. We don't need 3-4 different titles.
I never understood that. WBO, WBC, the TV. I can't. Ringmaster. No.
Well, again, guys, if you don't have these governing bodies then get fighters, right, and then they bring them through the ranks, right. We're only looking at the top level here, right. We're only looking at Canelo versus another great guy, but that's where you have these governing bodies that bring in people into the system, basically start to build up fighters before they get paid, before they get a big fight. You know, we're talking, you got to build these guys up. What you guys are talking about is almost basically tearing down boxing.
Yeah.
Tearing down. Now, if you say, well, G-Man, we want to tear down boxing, I would say, of course, yes, it's terrible. And I don't see where the money's coming from. But what are you going to replace it with? And where's it going to be? Right? So, which rolls into another piece of news, because we now have a big major player in boxing that wasn't there yesterday. And we've been reporting on this for a long time.
For months.
So now you've got Netflix in the mix here. Now we're not playing with little toy money.
No.
Now Monopoly money. Now we're talking
money.
Now we're talking Netflix money.
Streaming.
Netflix distribution, Netflix user base, Netflix's new, a lot of the new technology that they're putting out there when it comes to gaming, right? And other sports like wrestling. At some point, they're going to integrate. I hate you guys. You're not going to like it. Betting, which drives most of these sports. Is Canelo going to be a guy that goes to Netflix? Now that you have that, him and Eddie Reynoso, right? Eddie Reynoso is a terrible manager.
Yeah, that's
Terrible.
That's his name right
That was
there.
the name you were looking for.
I was looking at
yeah,
Eddie Rodosa.
terrible manager. When it comes to the sport, he's good for Canelo, but when it comes to the sport, he's awful for the sport because right now the sport's dead.
Listen, that just Jake Paul and Mike Tyson thing that just got, I guess, finalized today, an official. If they do good on Netflix, that's gonna be huge. Everybody's gonna be fighting on Netflix.
Is it though, Classic Man? Is that gonna be huge? I don't.
It will be. You got Mike Tyson. Nobody really cares about Jake Paul. It's Mike Tyson. You know, everybody loves to see Mike Tyson, and everybody wants to see to knock out Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old, but when you saw him getting ready for fighting
Roy Jones,
I was like, he don't look 57, man.
He he said easy, he'll knock him out. He said,
I will pay money. I have Netflix. Thank you. Shout out T-Mobile. I have Netflix. But if they was to tell me I had to pay $5 extra, $10 extra, $20 extra to see Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul, where do I pay? Where do I pay? Because I need to see Mike Tyson knock this guy out. I'm tired of him.
For Mike Tyson to knock him out, it has to be within the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
And that would be the best thing
now, guys, I understand we got a lot of animosity towards Mr. Paul, which we all want to see him dropped. Everybody wants to see him dropped. But at the end of the day,
he's making
Bad News Cruz. Does this help boxing?
You know what? I don't want to say it, man, but it's true. He really is. He's making people want to watch boxing.
Yeah.
Just to see him get knocked out. That's why.
Yeah. He's a good
promoter.
He promotes very well, and people.
He's a good heel.
He's a marketer. He's a good heel. Yeah. Everybody hates the villain. Everybody wants to see the villain fail, and he's really good at it. He's fighting these 35-year-old washed-up guys, and he's
MMA fighters. Now you're in there with a boxer.
Even the last fight he had was this guy was over like he was overweight. He wasn't even in shape at all.
Oh,
he knocked him down. He knocked him out in the first round. Yeah, like it was like I don't understand this, and everybody's cheering for him like he's doing something.
YouTubers. He beat up KSI. He beat up Nate Robinson.
Who he lost to? Who he lost to?
Tommy Fury.
And he's a fighter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a good one. Not a good fighter either.
At least he's a decent one enough to go, you know.
Yeah, well, he has boxing skill, right?
Exactly.
These other guys, I mean, and when you're fighting an ex-NBA player and washed up MMA guys, no offense, they don't have years and years of being in a boxing gym and being in a boxing ring, which takes years to develop that generalship in the ring, where you at, how to get out of tight situations, how to game plan. That's all part of boxing. He's going to get a rude awakening in those first 30 seconds of that fight on Netflix.
And I'm going to ask you guys a question. He's known for having the fight fixed. Do you think this fight's going to be fixed?
I hope not, man. Mike Tyson got money, man. Those gummies are selling, man. They knock him out just like he does.
So let's put it this way, Bone. Netflix. This is their first initial voyage into the boxing world, into the sports world, right? Will they allow their product to be tainted right off the bat with this guy pulling some shenanigans? That will cost Netflix billions of dollars. because it would ruin their credibility.
Yeah.
You would know if the fight is fixed.
30 seconds in.
No, not even. If you don't see Mike Tyson train the way he was training for Roy Jones. Like you watch his IG story and you see him in the gym hitting them pads. If you see him doing that and if you don't see him doing that, you know it's fixed.
I want him to come to the ring with the black towel cut up.
Yep.
Like this, just looking at him like this and just giving him the death stare. If I see that, then I know, okay. But if I see him laughing and goofing and I don't want to see this.
Taking too much Mike Tyson, basically. Yeah. Hitting too much of the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the gummies, the ears.
The knockouts.
My question is why he wants to fight a man that's 30 years older than him. Why you want to be a boxer, be a boxer. Stop calling people that you already know you could beat, all right? Not in the boxing game. MMA fighters, YouTubers.
I know you guys gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me for saying this.
Canelo, and you want people to respect you as a fighter, as a boxer, then be a boxer. That's my.
Y'all gonna hate me for this though, but
I'm ready.
If he's calling out Canelo, right? Canelo, where's your balls at? Fight him, knock his ass out. That's it.
Guys, Canelo.
That would be the only. That would be the only time I would want fucking Jake Paul to win.
You know what I'm saying? Just hey, do it. That's it. You know the guy's calling you out, and just end his career one shot. That's it. We don't have to hear from him.
Look at how bad boxing is getting right now. You got Manny Pacquiao. They're in advanced talks to fight Conor Benn at 147 in Saudi Arabia.
I'm telling you,
Manny Pacquiao is he's a governor, mayor in the Philippines. He's
but Joey,
basketball with shorter guys. I don't want to see that.
Take it back to last week. What did we say? Where's the money going to come from? What did we say?
Yeah,
you guys got to watch the show. I don't know what else to tell you. Got to watch the show. We have it way before any of these clowns ever report on this. But we said, where's the money coming from? Oh, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
We've been saying for months, either Apple or Amazon or Netflix is going to get into the boxing game.
Yep.
Some way, somehow.
Yep.
They're going to get into the boxing game. Please, pay attention, folks. Give us a like, a subscribe. Pay attention. Pay attention.
We know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Pay attention.
Did you guys watch the video about Andre Ward?
No. I did. Andre Ward, look, let's call it like it is. When Andre Ward talks, you better listen. He's a guy that has all his marbles, has all his money, has all the greatness you could ever have in the ring. So when he talks and he calls you out, I think you got to start listening. That's all I got to say about that. Andre Ward is telling, giving you the game plan because he loves boxing and he sees where it's going, and where it's going right now is not good. These guys are thinking they're going to get paid. They got their managers in their ear telling them they're going to get paid, and no one has any money. There's no money.
Boxers are scared to take risks.
Yeah.
The ones that are at that level are scared to take risks. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. But
where's the spirit? Where's the, and we didn't even talk. We almost run out of time here, but Ryan Garcia. I don't want to fly over that one. I want to get everyone's thoughts on that, because this guy looks like he's in Guantanamo Bay. It's what's
scary.
Going on?
Because last week, if you watched the show last week, T-Bone said, "Oh, it's a show. He's just doing that to get Haney off his game."
Yeah.
And then I saw another an interview where who was it that they said? Oh, the T-Bone has sent us a video. Said that a source of the guy, the YouTuber, said he's training every day.
Yes.
He don't let the things fool you what he's doing. He's training every day, 2 a days, being there. So it's like, what do you like? What do you believe? Because he's saying some crazy stuff, man.
Crazy stuff.
His Instagram and his Twitter, his X, is all blowing up, man. It's nuts. Some crazy videos. Scary too.
What he's doing is getting the attention all on him now.
But the things that he's saying, Bone, the things that he's saying, bro, are things that that people know about in that world, but don't talk about. He's basically saying all kinds of things.
And those are things those type of things he should just keep to himself.
I think so.
Those shits are crazy what he's saying, though. You know,
I think so.
You're gonna see him wind up missing or something happening.
Yeah,
it's scary, man.
All of a sudden, he'll end up deleted. That he deleted himself, and nobody knows how, and nobody saw it coming, or this, that, the other. So it's
what it's doing is bringing the attention to him.
Man, but that attention that he's getting is like
scary
attention.
Oh
yeah, that's scary attention. That's like, we got to check on this guy attention.
Yeah, and then the weird videos, him sitting down and he's like
he got a goose on. It's 75 degrees, bro.
He's sitting there like this. I am okay. My Instagram wasn't hacked. I am fine. I'm just ready to fight. I'm like, nah, man. Nope. No.
Sick.
No. And then he was wearing the crown of thorns. I was like, no.
Yeah, something's going.
Good. I'm good.
I mean, I say it all the time, and maybe people don't get the reference, but I think he was at one of them parties. He was at one of them parties, and what he saw blew it. Yep, he went to one of the parties and saw some things he shouldn't have probably saw.
He wasn't hanging out with either, right?
And they asked him to bite the apple, and he didn't bite the apple.
Ooh, give me the chills. So
Don't. Again, guys, a lot of these famous people, they go to them parties. So be careful who you. Yeah, be careful who you. Yeah, exactly. You got to be part of this group. You got
that Henny's kicking in.
Yeah. Clearwater Henny.
It
tastes different.
We don't want that. We don't want that Clearwater Henny. No.
Talking about Clearwater, let's move. Let's switch on to some baseball. That was a good segue. I like that, T-Bone. Yeah, man. I don't care. It's gonna be 21 days until opening day. There's no way Blake Snell is gonna be ready to pitch for any team that he signs with.
Or Montgomery.
Or Bauer. None of them. So
you know what? I think Bauer will be more ready than anybody else.
He just signed with I don't know if it's a Korean or Japanese team, but it's a travel team. He's gonna pitch against the Dodgers minor league team.
Okay.
I
think he might be ready more than everybody because he wants to get back in the majors. And these guys are in the majors. They just want a paycheck.
But there's no way you can ramp up in 21 days and be ready to be on an opening day roster. So that ship has sailed. Whoever, like I said, Boris, he needs to wake up. Somebody needs to tell him, all right, you got to do something about that because these guys are losing money. They're not going to be on any roster. It's nuts.
Yep.
And we called it last week with Chapman. T-Bone called it, and we called the team. I gave you the team. I gave you the contract. What more do y'all want?
Yeah, we've been saying stuff. You gotta watch us. You gotta listen to what we say. What we say, it always comes out, and everybody's like,
"Don't bullshit you."
No, you got ESPN and everything else saying, "Oh wow, these guys broke." No, we broke it. We had these names
exactly. They stole it. But Matt Chapman, playing on. Basically, guys, these guys are playing on 1-year deals.
Yeah.
These are prove it deals. Prove it deals.
Yeah.
So, I don't know I don't really know what's going on with this market. I said it last week. I probably shouldn't have said it in public like that, but Scott Boras got to be feeling like, why are these people ganging up on me? Even though he early had some guys sign, but something is going on that nobody wants a world championship, left-handed pitcher and a Cy Young, a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Recent Cy Young. What's going on with this market?
Yeah. Boston went out and they signed one of theirs. They gave money away to someone where they could have went out and got Montgomery. Boston just had an injury. Who was the pitcher that they just signed? Sugar. He's not making opening day this year. You got another pitcher from what's Sonny Gray. He's not going to be opening day starter. There's teams that need pitching and nobody's getting signed. There's something going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't like what Boras is doing.
No.
They don't like it. I mean, nobody does because we don't like it since day one.
Yeah.
But he got away with it. But I think this year he's not.
But guys, we gotta see. This is where we get in trouble. Right? As Yankee fans here, we're gonna have to play ball with Boras, guys. We can't be pushing him to the side and toss him to the dirt side of the road, because we happen to have a left fielder on our squad, or right fielder, depends on where you want to play him, who looks like the greatest hit I've ever seen on the Yankees.
But
he looks like the greatest. He is covering that baseball right now in spring training. Change-ups taking him the other way. Fastballs ripping them. Cutters hitting them into the gap.
But what's the but, Eric?
You got to remember, the kid, what is he, 25 years old?
Yeah.
So he's worth whatever he's going to get. So
thank you. I finally hear something good. That's what I want to hear. Pay somebody. Unlike Bad News Crews. Bad News
they
Crews
will pay him. They will pay him.
That's
no. You see, that last week we said it. We'll give you the money, but don't.
But not for Snell, not for Montgomery, not for Chapman, not for Bellinger. Soto is the one.
I will give Soto.
He will get that.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let's reload here. Here we go with a Joey Bad News Crews cheap-ass contract. Go ahead.
What type of money you going to give him? They say
exactly. Let's see this.
I will give him Ohtani money.
But his hitting side of the money, not the pitching side, which is $50 million a year.
Gee, if he has a year that I'm expecting,
he's gonna have it, Joe. He's gonna have a monster year.
You give him a blank check. You give him whatever you think is good for you.
So we're gonna have to deal with Boras. So my thing is, if we're gonna have to deal with Boras anyway, why can't we see if we could cut a deal with Snell?
Oh, now you want to cut a deal? Last week,
no.
I want to cut a deal.
Oh, last week,
what's wrong with that?
Why are we being cheap? Now we got to cut him a deal. No,
let's cut a deal.
We can't cut a deal with that.
Offered him a contract.
Exactly.
Why are we gonna
win? We gave him the deal already. You got to remember, like I said,
Robert, money. So we got money to bid for him.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, we're not paying Snell or these other guys that money. We want to get Soto. So if you want to,
a decent deal, classic.
Yes, we gave him a decent deal though. We did.
And he said no, and nobody else has offered him anything else. So why would you give him that money?
Why not, Joey?
We can't do that. We can't let Boras win. He's gonna win with Soto no matter what. He's gonna win with Soto no matter what.
Guys, did you guys watch Rodón pitch yesterday? Did you watch him?
Yes. He only had 2 bad pitches, and there was the 2 home runs. Other than
Smoke
that,
shots. So he's throwing 92 miles an hour.
no, he
He
wasn't.
didn't have it.
If you
He didn't
saw
have
the
his
game,
life.
He was hitting 94, 95.
Yeah.
He had better than last year.
Boney was talking about it. He said, nah, he didn't
Are you
have life
watching
in
the
his
game?
fastball,
Gary,
but he was
are you
pitching good.
watching the games?
No, he's watching the negative things like he always does. Like he always does.
I'm seeing him throw his fastball.
You're acting like before. I don't
What
like
am I
Spencer
saying?
Jones. Now you like
There
Spencer
you go.
Jones.
There you go.
What I'm saying, all I'm saying is, can we get better as a team? There are options out there. Let's do whatever we can to get better as a team. What's wrong with that approach? What is wrong with that?
Nah, they ain't ready for opening day.
They are not ready. You're right. That I'll give you. No way. It's going to take them 2 weeks afterwards. But at the beginning of the year, we're going to pitch 6 guys anyway. We're going to pitch 6 guys anyway.
Yeah,
right?
But, I'm just saying, if we're trying to be a good negotiator, right? Why? If I gave you a number, you said no, and now you go out to go and find something else, you can't get anywhere close to that number. You want us to give you that number again? No, you can't. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's negotiation. It's not being cheap. It's being smart. Why am I going to go and give you the same number that I gave you a month ago when you told me, nah, I'm good?
We are
not look for something else. And now
not,
that you don't have anything, you're going to come back and you're going to want the same money? No.
Joey, we're not buying a used Caravan. We're not buying a Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, how you know I got a Dodge Caravan, G?
I didn't know. I guess.
That's right.
Everybody that has a family has a Dodge Caravan. So you're not purchasing a used car. I mean, we're gonna have to work with Boris. Listen, hear me out. We gotta work with Boris.
Good question.
Go ahead.
Now he gets hurt. Who's the first one they're gonna get mad? Gary.
That's fine. I don't care. But I'm not saying we got to get Snell. I'm just saying, what I'm trying to throw out is a hypothetical. If we're gonna have to deal with Boris, right? We're gonna have to deal with him, and if this can make it easier to get Soto on the squad, bro, I just don't want to see Soto on the Mets. That's all. Or the Red Sox or any of that nonsense. I don't want to see it. If it comes down to it, let's say we reopen, a contract negotiation with Snell, right? And throw him another $5 million or another, whatever amount of money.
Offer him the same contract, and if not, we go lower. We're not going higher. We offer the same thing or anything lower. That's it.
I would owe either. Look, if it was 27, I'll offer him 25 and the rest in incentives. Well, the only way you're going to get it is
okay. Perfect. I like that one.
It has to be an incentive-based contract now.
So again, that's what I'm trying to get to. We would be okay with negotiating with him. I don't like the approach that we are slamming the door on a good player. I don't like that approach.
We never said that. I've never said that. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did.
Bend. If somebody's gonna come out of nowhere and just tell you a month ago, I'm good with the money that you're giving me. I don't want the $30 million you guys are giving me. It's all right. And then
these negotiations
after nobody gave him no money to be like, yeah, I'll take the $30 million now.
Joey, these negotiations are different because again, if we're gonna go buy a used Caravan, there's a million of them out there. There's one Blake Snell, so you got to take that into account. You're talking about bidding on an item that is one of one, right?
Yeah,
so you're gonna
have to remember he's used also. He's used and abused too.
Bidding, you want us to bid on an item that 20 other teams don't want to bid on.
For different reasons, but 20 other teams aren't in the same.
Right now, we're in a minute left in the thing. That's when people are going to start bidding. If I already put my bid in and you don't accept it,
But Joey, you can't look at it that way because look, it's a certain situation. Not every team, a team like the Pirates is not going to be in the mix to bid on Snell. A team like the Padres, a team like the Royals, they're not going to be in that mix. But this is the New York Yankees. We have this small window to win championships, right? We have to take advantage. I mean, Judge is not going to be 30-year-old Judge for much longer. So, and we're coming up. We're going to have to pay the hottest hitter in the game. We're going to have to pay Soto, right?
I totally understand you.
But the way you speaking, G, right now, it's like you saying that we didn't offer him anything.
Yeah,
that's my bad. You're right. You're right. It sounds like it sounds bad. I get it.
Yeah.
I probably should have phrased it differently. But if you're saying, Classic Man, that you would reopen the contract negotiation and say, "Hey, Snell, look at the contract we offered you," you would be okay with that.
Yeah,
right?
and if he asks me, yeah, he asks me if you want something a little bit more.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
No,
You're right. I wouldn't do it. But if he's open to saying, "Hey, let's work within this contract that you offered earlier," and you could find a way to negotiate some of these what did you call them, Joey? Incentives, right? Then you don't close that door. I'm not shutting the door on getting Blake Snell.
Me neither.
That's the way I look at it.
None of us are. None of us are.
Shut the door on that because, I mean, after Garrett Cole, everything's a question mark. Not even. After Cole and Stroman, everything's a question mark.
After Garrett Cole.
No, because Stroman pitched.
Stroman's gonna
pitch. He does. But we don't know what we're gonna get from him.
He doesn't get hurt. Everyone else is question marks. Nestor Cortez, question mark. Rodón, question mark. And then who's our fifth starter? Clark Schmidt. Another question mark.
He's not a question mark. He pitches.
He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good.
Yeah,
though.
But can he do? Last year he started off horrible, and then he got it better during the season.
He found two pitches last year, and he's worked on the cutter, and he's worked on that beautiful changeup.
Yeah,
that's helped him out a lot. Before, all he had was the slider, which is garbage, and the fastball. So now he's worked on a bunch of pitches. I think he has some potential. As a 5-starter, I'll take him. I'll take him all day long. As a 5-starter, Clark Schmidt, I would take him all day long. If he's starting game 1 in the ALCS, then I got a problem. Yeah. Then we got issues.
Yeah.
So
talking about people getting hurt, look at we really have to consider Gleyber Torres getting re-signed because Oswaldo
Peraza.
He's not going to be able to start spring opening day. He got shoulder pain.
And he's looked horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
It's all that weightlifting, all that stuff he did.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the other Oswaldo, he looks like a bona fide minor league guy. He's batting 0.75 in spring training.
And swinging at bad pitches,
Yeah, he looks lost. I love his energy because he gave us energy last year, but he looks lost.
He does.
Bad. He looks really bad.
There's no way. That's why I think the Yankees wanted to try to see if they can get Kike Hernandez, because if that's going to be our utility guy, we're in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to be bad. He looks really bad. Now, 2 other players that I'm really worried about, and I want to get T-Bone your thoughts on this. DJ LeMahieu and my guy Giancarlo Stanton, they look disgusting right now. If they don't produce, what do we do?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Don't know. I mean, it's only spring training.
True.
See, when the season starts, how they pick up. I mean, DJ's what? In his late 30s, right?
DJ's 36. 36.
Shit, that's not old. Shit. That's around my age. That's not old.
That's a baby to me, boy. Anybody in their 30s like a teenager to me.
I think it took effect on Stanton. So
he looks real bad. He's
putting pressure on himself too, trying to show off Cashman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did that yesterday in the spring training game. He swings at a 2-0 fastball and pops it up in the infield.
He's not recognizing what pitch is coming. Exactly. Like he can't even see it. I guess I don't know.
That is a middle of the season. And I'm watching the Yankees against Oakland at 1:00 in the morning, where I want to throw my TV out the window. That kind of at bat. When I want to physically throw the TV out of the window, because I can't watch at bats like that. I can't do it.
Because I'm a baseball junkie. I'm gonna look at the positive, and I'm gonna tell you what I saw that I thought was different than last year. Giancarlo last year was swinging at high fastballs and couldn't catch up to them. I saw a few games where he was catching up to high fastballs. It could be a big difference. Who knows? But maybe,
it's just 1 week of spring training. That's just
catching up how though. Catching up how? Fouling it off or popping it up?
He took it. I think he took it the other way.
Okay.
You know,
that's his one base hit. His one base hit. He fought it off.
But I'm just saying it's different. It looked like he was seeing the high fastball last year. He wasn't catching up. Anything 95 up, he was striking out. So it could be something. Who knows? But we can all agree on this. This has to be his last year. Has to be.
They already. Well, rumors going that they're gonna free up his money. They're gonna be free from his money. So
and you get Soto. You got Spencer Jones. You got some. Again, DH is DH. You could always get a DH. No offense to Stanton, he's my favorite guy on the team. But we could always get a DH, bro, and we could pay him a hell of a lot less. I'm more concerned with DJ LeMahieu, because there's really nobody else that we could slide up in there at third base that I have any confidence in. It's either him or Peraza. Peraza's been a disgrace. He's been a disgrace.
Say it again.
What was that, Bone?
Look who just came in the chat.
Oh, Franklin. And of course, he takes a shot at Bad News Cruz right away.
What did he say?
How you're always positive about.
What about positive Met fan Franklin over there? How are your Mets doing? I never like to bash the Mets, but you always talk about my Yankees. What's positive about your team? You tell me. Anybody. If you're watching, please tell me what's positive about the Mets this year. I'll wait.
Yeah.
You haven't gave
I'm at a loss.
Alonso money. You got Jeff McNeil had and Nimmo had bad years last year. Lindor, you guys want to run him out.
McNeil's hurt.
You want to run him out. That Beatty guy. Everybody says, "Oh, he's like George Brett." Where in the hell do you see George Brett in? Where?
Did these guys ever see George Brett ever hit? Guys, when you talk like this, you sound really, 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 really bad.
Yeah,
George Brett hit
positive. Where's the positive?
George Brett 1 year almost hit 400 in the season. He ended up at 393. When is Brett Beatty going to hit for 400 in the season?
I think because
he's lucky if he hits 260.
Maybe that's the comparison. George Brett Beatty. Maybe that's the comparison.
God,
bro, this guy said the best closer in the game is coming. Okay, but how are you going to have him in the game? You're not even going to be up into the games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You have to be winning.
Exactly.
Best closer in the game coming off a shattered knee. Hold your horses. Let's see what he got.
He might not even get to play that much because y'all not gonna be winning in games.
Yeah.
How's Cody Senga? How's he doing?
He's forked up.
How's he doing? Nice job on that shoulder. Good job.
I saw him. He was in the hospital, Presbyterian, where my father was getting his heart checked. Singer was getting his shoulder checked.
No, knowing the Jets, the Mets, they were checking his shoulder, and instead they put him in your pop's room and they checked his heart instead. They didn't even check the damn, this shoulder looks bad, and why is it, man, it just keeps pumping. We got to get him into surgery. I mean, the Mets got problems. The Mets got problems. Not to say the Yankees don't have problems, but come on, we're talking about us, negotiating a deal for Blake Snell, and what we do with all our talented prospects, with Dominguez, with Spencer Jones, my new favorite player, all these guys, we got those kind of problems. Got a whole different set of problems. Lindor looks like he doesn't want no part of it. He doesn't look like he ever wants to go back to Queens ever again. He is so disinterested.
It sucks, man, because Lindor is actually he was one of my guys, and it sucks. He went his career is shot in Queens right now.
Yeah, he went to the Mets, and then you have the polar bear over there who's working without a long-term deal. And I'm telling you right now, guys, when these guys don't have long-term deals, as soon as they get a paper cut, they're on the 15-day DL. He's not playing through those injuries, bro. Not with a contract year. Not with a contract year.
The crazy thing, every time they do an interview with him, I give it to him. This is a guy that you want on your team, because he's always saying, "Oh, I want to be here. This is where I want to be, New York." That's what you want in a guy. And I bet you this is the guy that they get rid of, because that's what the Mets do. They do the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Like Aaron Judge last year, he kissed the jersey. I said, that's the guy that we want, and we win and we sign him. Pete Alonso's gonna go kiss that whatever jersey he's wearing, because they change it so much, and then they're gonna go and ship him off to Toronto. Watch.
The 95 jerseys, all of them ugly. I mean, just awful. But yeah, I mean, those are my concerns with the Yankees. There's a lot of things going on. So far, we've had a spring training that there haven't been, knock on wood, there haven't been major injuries. No. There haven't been a lot of major injuries out there. Every team seems relatively healthy. There's a lot of good things that I've seen. Baseball wise, some sneaky teams that I think will do well, like the Cincinnati Reds. They're an exciting team. Mm-hmm. The Royals are an exciting team. They got some good young players. And we got our work cut out for us in our division.
Yes, we do.
Oh, when you said that, you had your leg crossed, fingers crossed.
I didn't mention any Yankees. Not individual players. The only two I mentioned was LeMahieu and Stanton, because right now they are my concerns, because they just look bad. They just look, even though LeMahieu yesterday hit two baseballs as hard as you could hit them, they just didn't find green.
And another thing with LeMahieu, he's seeing everything. Like he's been going into deep counts. Mm-hmm. It's not like Giancarlo. When you look at Giancarlo, he's already down 0-2. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, LeMahieu, he goes down 0-2, but he brings it back to 2-2, then back to 3-2. He might strike out or he might pop up, but he's bringing the count back in, and the pitchers is throwing more pitches. So in the regular season, that's gonna help us out a lot, because we go into the bullpen and we just rock the bullpen. Whatever bullpen it is, we don't care who it is. Because we always struggle with the starters, always, and it never fails with us. We always struggle with the starters, no matter who it is. It could be the fifth starter. We struggle with them, but with us seeing too many, like a lot of pitches like that, that's gonna help us a lot to get into the bullpen and take over the game, and that's what we need to do.
So, Classic Man, if I was to give you, let's throw out one player on that's currently in spring training, that will be a surprise, a guy that makes it by surprise onto this Yankee roster. It could be bullpen, bench. What have you seen out there that's like, this guy can make the roster and take a spot?
I mean, it was Spencer Jones though. The guy looks good, man. But I like. For me, Luis Hill was pretty good yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He
Good
pitched.
one.
He looks.
Going through my list. You son
I'm
of a.
sorry. It's just hey, I'm free balling here. I do everything like that. It's easier. It's easier.
Yeah.
But I was watching the game and he looked good. Like he was commanding his pitches. His slider wasn't there yet, but in spring training, your slider is never there. But he looked like he could control the game, and he was getting out of jams. He was making the guys see a lot of pitches, but he knew where to go to. He wasn't like stuck, and I could see him being our sixth long reliever, So I'm hoping that he keeps it up. I know he's coming back from Tommy John, but he just gotta build it up. So I could see him being that sixth starter and that long reliever.
You want me to tell you mines?
Yeah, definitely.
He's a catcher. What's his name? Luis Torres. He's a string training invitee.
Oh my God.
He's batting .500, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs.
Joey, he's been hitting okay, but I'll give it to you. Okay.
He
All right.
threw out a runner the other day.
Oh, he gunned him out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a beautiful throw too.
With Trevino, I think Trevino's coming back Sunday. That's a guy to look out for. He might
in our Foss system before, right?
Yeah, he was one of our prospects before, and then he went to San Diego.
So I'm gonna throw out something. I think one guy that will not be on the opening day roster, he'll be on the injured list, is Tommy Kahnle. I don't think he's. I don't think he's coming up with the big club up north. And my surprise pick, which could change any minute, but I like, since we're banged up in the infield, I'm kind of leaning towards this Jeter Downs guy. Jeter Downs.
I mean, the name.
You're looking at defense, Gary. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I need somebody to play. I said it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. He has no stick. But again, I'm strictly talking about, since Peraza is not available, might not be available, and LeMahieu is 36 years old, and you also have to give Rizzo days off. That's when LeMahieu has to slide to first. We need somebody to play third and somebody that can catch the ball. I don't love it, but I think he has a shot, simply because we need that. We need somebody that can catch the ball and not break the bank, because there's still players out there that we could get, most of them outfielders, if I'm correct. Guys like Tommy Pham are still out there. That would be, guys that you could get on the bench that are still free agents. But I'm going with Jeter Downs because of our lack of depth on the infield. What you got, Bone?
Well, I haven't only watched 2 games. I really haven't been keeping up with it, but I don't know. Don't know.
Can I name somebody else? I'm going to name 2 people.
There you go.
Nick Birdie.
Oh boy, that's not happening, Joey.
He's been pitching very well.
Yeah.
And then the other one is he's young. He's this is for you, Gary, because he's an infielder. He's our number 1 pick from last year, Lombardi Jr.
Yeah.
He looked really good. And for him to
he,
be 18 years old, 19, or is he 18 or 19?
He's 18 years old.
And he was playing with us. He was playing good games.
Look, I mean, we got some prospects, man. We got guys, good arms. We've seen some good arms. We've seen some guys that
Clayton Beater guy, Chase Hampton.
Chase Hampton, guys that are throwing mid to upper 90s with control, that we could use this season.
Yeah.
I have no problem. Going to war with Chase Hampton in August. After he gets his minor league innings up, I got no problem with him throwing 99 out of the bullpen to help us out.
We got to clip this because when I start bringing his name up in July, guys, we get this guy out of here.
Trade his ass, get rid of him.
I mean, I want to see, because I was looking at his numbers. The only thing is that, we always talk about it with Clay Holmes, is his walks. The guy, he don't give up a lot of hits. He don't give up a lot of home runs. But he does walk a lot of people, and that's what messes him up. He had a great ERA for a relief pitcher. He only blew 3 saves. It's just he just has to be. I mean, this has been his whole career. You look at it, it's been 30 or more walks in the season.
Too many,
and it's too many for a relief pitcher.
For a closer setup, man.
For a close, exactly. And if he can command his pitches, man, I'm telling you, he could be good. We could be good, at the closer position. It's just he cannot command his pitches, and it sucks because he has great stuff. That sinker
is nasty, yeah.
And he comes back with that slider. Oh, and it's too hard hit. I mean, it's too hard to hit those pitches.
Why haven't you subscribed? Look at this information we giving you.
Exactly.
Missing out.
Oh, yeah, and really quick on a whole other note, I just want to, public service announcement here. Again, when people come after me with talking about the bum, be somewhat intelligent. I'm not talking about the guy that he's a bum against all the other players in the NBA. I'm saying what I've consistently said for the morons out there. I gotta really break this down to the simplest terms, because I'm not dealing with people with an over 20 IQ. These are really, really stupid people. So I gotta really tell you,
Johnny Parlay.
Subscribers, Gary, you're not helping us.
No, but these people are idiots. I don't want them as subscribers. They're too dumb. You gotta have some sports intelligence to be part of our crew. Try to learn something, or at least show up every week and learn something. I'm comparing him, you morons, to the great players that you say he's a part of, which he's not. He's a bum compared to the great players that you guys keep telling me he is right there with. Those are lies. He's a made-up player. He's a made-up marketing machine. He's a bum. Do not put him anywhere near Kobe Bean Bryant, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan. Don't do it. You'll embarrass yourself. Don't do it to yourself. That's all I have to say.
Well, Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't like that guy.
Ain't that an actor?
I hated him too. I mean, I was not. I like Kobe's game as a player, absolutely. But the 2 times we played him every year, he loved destroying the Knicks. But I hated Michael Jordan. Right? Yeah. I'm one of those guys. I hate Michael Jordan. Right? But you got to respect what he did on the court. Got to respect it. But do I like the play? I hate that guy. Yeah, that guy destroyed the Knicks. I can't stand him. I would never give him a standing ovation at Madison Square Garden. I'd boo him off the floor. Yeah, you would. But, real basketball fans, I mean, the Nets, come on. Nets are losing the game against Detroit. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
The only time I 118, 112 was after he retired.
Yes. I mean, I have a ton of sneakers, that's one thing. His materials and all, I love that stuff. But as a player, never. I would never root for Michael Jordan. Hate him. I'm a Knicks fan. I only like Knicks.
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, greatest player I've ever seen. Bernard King.
Eddie Curry over here for you, right? Eddie Curry.
Whoa. I'll tell you right now. Eddie Curry could drop 20 and 10 on your Brooklyn Nets.
Never.
Eddie
You
Curry
don't believe that.
didn't get a fair shake. He did not get a fair shake. Eddie Curry,
He wasn't
had
good. That's
talent.
why. He wasn't good. That's why.
He ate himself out of the league, but Eddie Curry was a talented guy.
A talented bum.
But a talented guy, a talented bum. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I'm just calling it like it is, man. Like I see it. I don't mind the dialogue when it comes to talking about this stuff. But when you're like, this guy's an idiot. Who are you? I'm a fan just like you moron. But I actually watch the games. And I'm not confused by the marketing nonsense. I actually have my own opinions about things. And I try to educate myself on you idiots. Oh, 112, 118. Jesus Christ.
I already told this dummy, I already told him earlier that we was gonna lose. So and he's gonna bring it up. That's another dumb Knicks fan right there. Another dumb Knicks fan right there.
Nothing better than our subscribers being called dumb. This is where you come for that kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, but
everybody loves their subscribers. We call you idiots. Now we don't cap at all here. We tell the truth.
Did he make the list?
Oh, for sure. One more outrage like that, it's over. It's over for you. The only one is Japanese store who could come in. You out of here.
Yeah, nobody wants running feather around.
118, 112. The Nets lose another one. The Nets are in trouble. Guys, rewind the show. We went through it. They've got four players on their roster that have any shot of sticking with the team. The rest is just god awful.
You know who needs to go to? Mr. Whammy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
He's almost there. He's almost there.
1 foot in the grave.
Jesus.
Damn.
Uh-oh, Joey's coughing again.
No comment.
Oh man, we are way over time. But yeah, I think we covered all the other topics you had, Joey.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anything on football real quick. There's been some rumblings about your guy Danny Dimes.
I said it last week. If you follow us, you would have paid attention to what I was saying. There was rumblings, and now the rumblings are starting to get louder and louder. And it's scary. I mean, for a Giant fan, it's like, what do you do? Because there's rumblings that I heard they might trade him. So I heard the team that I heard the most, Oakland.
The Raiders.
If the Raiders pick up Daniel Jones,
it's Vegas. Okay.
Oh, Vegas. Yeah.
The Vegas Raiders.
We reported on it. I mean, I think we said it. It's over with for Danny Dimes. He's gonna either play for the Raiders or he's gonna be on ESPN Saturday mornings. This guy is donezo. He's out of here. He's done. I don't like the guys that the Giants are looking at. I don't like the JJ McCarthy, and I don't like that Derek May guy. I really don't. I think basically I look at those guys and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Daniel Jones part 2.
Yeah, they went for a Dookie to a Carolina guy. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly. He's the same guy.
I don't like none of those guys. The only guy that I find intriguing is the guy from LSU. Is it Jalen Daniels?
Yeah, Daniels. A little small. I don't like those small. Look, I'm on the record as saying this. I'm making you a deal, Joey. I've put together a deal for you.
All right, folks. I'll see you next week. This is the end of the podcast.
Put together a package for you. You get Zach Wilson. You throw us a 6th round draft pick, and then it may be a 4th round 5 years down the road.
No, I wouldn't want that guy nowhere near him.
Got you a player. Got you a quarterback.
No.
Guy's got talent, got arm talent. He can run.
It's a shame that we have to share the stadium with him and he has to go there all the time. I don't want him nowhere near the giant guys.
The guy can throw. He's got a great arm. He can run. He just needs a little polish. You know, the Jets can't develop any quarterbacks. I think it was just the wrong situation for him.
Yeah,
We would
Franklin
gladly
Covers said that he was the best quarterback you ever seen.
yeah, better than he said. This is a quote from Frank Covers. Quote: "He's the new Patrick Mahomes."
Yep.
Quote. That's a quote.
That's a bold statement.
That is a
bold statement, Cotton.
That's beyond the bold statement. That is a horrible statement, and he roped me into it to watch this guy play football. But it could have just been the Jets. So I'm proposing a deal for the New York Giants to get Daniel Jones off your team, and you have a replacement, a younger, more talented replacement with Zach Wilson. He's right down the hallway. Snatch him up.
You don't have to move.
Yeah, snatch him up. I got you, Joe.
I will pay him to move.
I fixed your problems. I fixed them for you, Joey. You should be exceedingly happy. Fixed them. You're ready to go with Daniel Jones. I mean, with Zach Wilson. You're ready to rock.
No,
Zachary.
Take Russell Wilson than him.
Good call. Where does Russell Wilson go?
Steelers, baby.
Steelers. Ooh.
Steelers.
Falcons getting Fields, right? Zach Wilson.
No,
I Johnny Parlay wants.
I think they're trying to see if they can get oh my God. You like that? What's this guy's name?
Kirk Cousins.
I think they want him more than Fields.
Off an Achilles injury, Kirk Cousins. Same one Aaron Rodgers had and Elijah Vera Tucker. All right. So as Jets fans, right now, are you confident in this team, the leadership in this team, to first of all, make the proper pick in this year's draft?
What number you have?
Number 10 in the draft. Number 10. Now, you think they'll get the player that they want at 10 or need? Or are the Jets just going to have to try to piece this through free agency, roster cuts? And then, where do you see this season going? Because look at the holes that we have. We need another wide receiver for sure. A real wide receiver.
I heard that so wrong.
We cannot play T-Bone's favorite player as a number 2 wide receiver. That guy, he stole money last year.
I mean, he's still on the team. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's there for at least another year because of the contract. Yep. Alan Lazard was one of the worst players I've ever seen play football. Can't catch, can't run, can't block. Quits in games. Healthy scratch. What more? I mean, he hit the MVP quadruple crown of being awful. He was horrible. So Jets need offensive line help. Please, no Mekhi Becton.
Big time.
No, thank you. No, thank you. They got rid of.
When he's healthy, he was good.
Yeah,
he's never healthy.
Keyword.
He's never healthy though.
Yeah.
Never healthy. Calm down, Mr. Bad News Cruz. Calm down, because I know this thing.
He's healthy for 1 quarter of the season, and I mean 1 quarter of a game, not 1 quarter of the season.
It's true.
They gotta build, and again, I know for the guys out there that have an under 5 IQ. I understand you idiots. I get it. You guys can't see anything straight. You're not that smart. Exactly. You're just not that smart.
Nope.
You cannot throw Aaron Rodgers out there without having a really good offensive line. That's number 1. So everybody telling me Aaron Rodgers, he's going to fix everything.
He can make it work.
He can make
it work, but it's not for
but you need somebody.
I already know the answer, but I have to ask.
Don't ask it. Are
you confident? Are you confident that he can come back?
Look, is the show over? Is the show over? Is the show over? Because like he knows the answer to this already. Like, don't ask it.
I want to know. I want to know what's your confidence level on him coming back and being.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because when my confidence level was up here, what happened? It went all the way down here.
Exactly.
I need to know where you at.
4 plays into
scale 1 to 10. What is your confidence level?
You asked me that last year. You asked me that last year.
Aaron Rodgers of old.
If you asked me that last year in August and July, my confidence level was at a 20 out of a scale of 10. I was all in. After he walked out of that tunnel, that flag, that night, all that was like, bro, we here.
That was your highlight.
That's here. I was like, yo, we here now.
The first game,
this is it. This is primetime New York Jets. With the throwback uniforms, I was like, we are here, bro. We are forced to be reckoned with. 4 plays into the game, it's over with. This year, I got to bring it down.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm thinking maybe an 8 right now. If he looks great in preseason.
He said, I'm going to bring it down. You went 2 slots down.
That's 2 slots.
He said 20. He said he was on a 20.
Yeah. The question was, how confident you think he's going to rebound and have a
very confident. Very confident. Very confident.
Very confident. Eric?
Yes. Yeah. I said 8, very confident.
8 is very confident. 9 and 10. 9 and 10 is lock. We're not a lock.
Special.
Here we go.
This is the reasonable guy in the group. What's your confidence level?
That's it right there. There you go.
That's why I asked him.
A better line to protect them because they don't let everybody through.
Everybody.
My confidence level right now is a 6.
Oh, a 6? Ooh.
I take it.
Joey is red because he's shocked right now. Look at him. He's in shock. A 6. And you know what? Nobody can say you wrong, Bone. He's coming off a devastating injury. He's 40 plus years old. The Jets have shown no signs, none, no signs under this management group that they know how to build an offensive line. No signs, 0. They've had multiple opportunities, and here we are back again with no offensive line. We drafted Mekhi Becton, garbage. We signed Laken Tomlinson, he's already cut, garbage. Our center, he's never been. He's been okay. He's played okay. We have Titman now. We drafted him. We'll see what he could do. Elijah Vera Tucker, always hurt. Great when he plays, but he's always hurt. Max Mitchell, not very good.
Not very good at all.
We have Morgan Moses. We didn't sign him. He went ahead and played for. He's been playing great for the Ravens. If we go to battle with this and don't fix those problems right there, Aaron Rodgers is going to suffer. Breece Hall is going to suffer. And Breece Hall, look, he almost got 1,000 yards last year with that garbage offensive line. Almost got 1,000 yards with that garbage offense. If you get him anybody that could block, he could get 1,500 yards easily. So I'm at an 8. The classic man's at an 8. T-Bone's at a 6. I'll flip it to you, Joey. How confident are you in the New York Football Giants?
From scale 1 to 10?
No, for you, scale of 1 to 3 because you ain't going higher than 3.
I would say I'm at a 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
What?
Yeah.
With no receivers?
Wow. This guy
no running back?
Every week he's out of control.
First of all, you do not win a championship with a star running back. I would love to have Saquon Barkley back. I
know that. I know that.
I know he will come back. But there's a guy again market for running backs. There's so
Okay,
many.
says a guy that's won multiple championships with great running backs. All your teams that you won have had great running backs.
Wait.
But now you're saying running backs that you don't need them.
No, you're saying you're putting Brandon Jacobs, Amar Bradshaw in the elite running backs.
They were very good. They were look at the numbers.
Yes, of course, I love them. They were great. But and if you're talking about elite running backs,
I didn't say that as number one. Your number one is wide receiver. Who's gonna catch the ball for you? I don't trust those guys. I mean, you can find somebody to throw the ball. I can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have.
We don't want you.
Trust me, you want me.
I mean,
you want me.
Wilson. We don't want you.
We got Zach Wilson ready teed up for you.
You got nobody to catch the ball for you, guy.
Eli's calling me. He wants me to go. We got to end the podcast because this guy's talking about Zach Wilson again. Eli, I'll be right there,
guys, you got Sterling Shepard still on your squad. Sterling Shepard. He's been washed up for at least 6 years. He
caught more passes than Alan Lazard. I'm just saying.
That's not saying anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't have brung that up, Joey. Sorry, that's terrible.
I mean, Jesus Christ. No, I mean that guy was. I mean, I don't know what else. He had a repellent when it came to catching the football. He could have caught herpes quicker than he caught the football. That's a bad one. We're gonna have to blank that one. That was a bad one. But you know what I'm saying?
It's true though, because
that's gonna be TikTok's favorite.
Yo, if you don't have nobody to catch the ball, you got to put eight in the box, and that's it. You stop your running back. If you do get a running back, you know what I'm saying. So if you don't have no receivers out there, what you gonna do, man?
A 6, Joey.
You need somebody.
You're out of your mind. A 6.
I'm confident in my team to put a winning football on that field next year.
Good luck.
Exactly. That confidence. 2 weeks into September, that confidence.
I didn't want to say it, but I have seen 2 Super Bowl championships in my life.
Oh my God! See, that's right there. I was seeing you tomorrow. Don't worry.
I don't know if you saw a Super Bowl in your lifetime.
We didn't.
I have seen multiple Super Bowls, and just not my team.
Exactly.
Well, we won one.
How old were you when the Jets won a Super Bowl?
I was 3.
I wasn't even thought of.
You were swimming in your father's. What about you? What about you, G-man?
Nothing. My parents were still getting their green cards put together. They're still figure out how to stay in New York City. So, yeah. I mean, I think at that point my father was in Salinas, in Puerto Rico. My mother was in Santo Domingo. So forget about it.
I have no idea who's Joe Namath. No idea.
Trust me, I don't even want to know who Joe Namath is.
No, man.
I don't want to know.
Who knows?
It's been bad. It's been bad, guys. New York sports. That's why, again, you gotta understand the mentality here. That's why we root for the Yankees, because literally, if we would not have had the Yankees, everybody here would have looked older. Everybody here would have been more miserable. Bad news Cruz would have been divorced 4 times with 7 kids.
Yeah.
The classic man would not have been classic. He would have just been called the man. That's it.
That's true.
I would have had to get rid of this same haircut that I've had since 1988. My T-Bone would probably be back in New York City changing tires. It would have been terrible. So look, the Yankees have saved us when it comes to enjoyment and sports. Let's put it that way.
Don't hate on us because we are Yankee fans. We are true Yankee fans, people.
At the World Series.
We are true Yankee fans. True.
You know, I had to curb a chick the other day because she was an Orioles fan. This is how
get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here.
Bye-bye.
She had a nice one too. Oh man, a little tight package.
Gotta go.
Well, every time I saw her, I felt I saw Rafael Palmeiro. I saw Eddie Murray.
BJ Surhoff.
BJ Surhoff. I mean, I saw all these cretins and I couldn't deal with it. I was like, no, I can't deal with it. I cannot date an Orioles fan.
I really hate Brian Roberts from fucking Freak the Orioles.
Oh my god.
That guy used to kill us all the time.
BJ Anderson.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Brian
Brady
Anderson.
yeah.
Brady Anderson, yes.
Brady Anderson. Yeah,
Oh my
Brady
God.
The
Anderson.
guy who for his life was hitting 20 home runs a season, then out of nowhere hit 50.
Adam Jones. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nick
when Derek Jeter pegged out Carl Rickens to win the game.
Nick Markakis.
Oh.
I hate those guys. So no, I will not date you if you're an Orioles fan. If you like the Mets, it's tough. I have a hard time.
There goes Frank Covers. He's always talking about 2009.
Always. You can't wait till he's back.
We won though. The last time we went to the championship, we won. We wasn't there for second place, my friend.
And again, what's the once I curbed her, what was the thing that she came back with? Always when it comes to the Yankees, the hate. Oh, because you guys bought your championships.
Get her out of here.
Out.
Get her out
Curb!
of here.
Out!
Out. We didn't
out.
We didn't buy Bernie. We didn't buy Posada. We didn't buy Jeter. We didn't buy Pettit.
If she calls me at 2:00 in the morning, you know she's getting ragdolled. You know that. I don't care. She's back in. She's back in. The 2 a.m. call.
She's gonna be Mike Mussina?
Yes, the 2 a.m. call. You get you right back in. Right back in. Don't call me at 7 p.m. because I know you want dinner. We're not doing dinners.
No.
We're not doing dinners.
No.
We're doing 2 a.m. joints. All right. We ordering from Uber Eats, True Convenience. They got the 2-for-1 hot dogs. That's what you're gonna get. That's what you got. That's what you got, man.
Oh man.
2 a.m. Don't call at 7 p.m. That's dinner time. You're not getting a dinner.
Podcast because
you're not getting a dinner unless you're a Yankee fan. If you're a Yankee fan, we take you to the Yankee Steakhouse. We treat you right over here. We treat you right.
Yeah, the beer, right, Joey?
Oh.
All right, that's the end of the show. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the show.
Shit.
I got hated on by my brother. Hated on by my brothers. I came back. I was bone dry. While they were sipping cold beers.
By the time you came back, it would have been cold. It would have been hot. So that's why they did. Yeah, they had to drink it. They got to drink it.
And
she was there. He was on the other side.
Yeah. He was just upset that we had the best tasting beer. I tasted the hops. I tasted everything in that beer.
You know what I tasted? Was thirst because I was freaking thirsty. It was 99 degrees. A hot chick bringing beers for everybody except me. This is nonsense.
You didn't want it.
Me and Joey looked at each other. Yeah, you're welcome.
And you know what? Like a good brother that I am, we shared it. And you know what?
I was thirsty.
Best tasting beer I ever had in my life.
You know what? She was probably an Orioles fan, so F her.
No, she had a Yankee shirt. Yep, she had a Yankee jersey.
The hops.
Did you have a Yankee jersey?
It was from the finest ingredients.
Look,
the water was it was blessed by an Eskimo medicine woman.
This guy is crazy. I'm telling you, this guy's crazy.
It had quality H2O. The cup was one of the finest plastic cups in Yankee Stadium.
Damn, I didn't even get
do you still have the cup?
I didn't even get the cup that day.
That cup is in a museum right now.
All right.
In Decatur, there is a museum if you want to go by.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
It's there.
I didn't see it, but okay, I believe you.
What a brutal, but we got to win that night. That was about it. I mean, the team won. I lost. So there you go.
We all win. When the team wins, we all win.
All right. So public service announcement. Don't call before 7. Don't. 2 a.m. True convenience. Buy one, get one free hot dog. Perfect. Don't ask for no extra toppings either.
No sauerkraut.
No sauerkraut. You getting mustard, baby. That's it. That's it.
Oh God.
Spicy brown mustard from Puerto Rico. That's it. Which another thing. Oh man. Franklin knows it too. Franklin, stay off the internet. Do not put that kind of stuff for you on the internet. I'm a bachelor. I can get away with it. You are gonna end up. Stop following my lead. You are gonna end up on the porch. Stop.
Gonna keep you out there.
They're gonna keep your ass out there. So no 2 a.m. call. Put your joint on do not disturb. My phone be wide open at 2 a.m.
I can just hear it. The phone on full blast. Just every notification is shaking the house.
Wide open at 2 a.m. I'm taking appointments.
Oh God. Well, this was.
You still coming back next week?
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So let me get the right date. Hold on a second.
Make sure to take a lot of videos.
Hold on. Let's see. Month. We are here from the 23rd to April 1st. We are in, at least I will be in the Tampa, Clearwater, St. Petersburg area.
Yep. I got a party to go to on the 30th.
Oh, so we in. Yeah, we in. We hitting that game on Friday. Probably Wednesday or Friday.
If you're a subscriber, a paid subscriber, you're in there too.
Yes. Hit us up when we out there. Hit the email up if you want to meet up at Tampa, Clearwater. Again, I don't have the exact location of where the Yankees play. I leave that up to T-Bone. He knows where that's at. But we finna get have a good time out there. And on that Saturday, we will be at a party. And we'll probably put that information up just so you can join us. Downtown, probably. Is it Orlando? The party's at? Orlando. So we're gonna be an hour out. Again, if you're a hot chick, don't.
I'll be at work.
I got your Uber to my Airbnb. Don't worry about it. I got you all straightened out. Don't worry about it. So
promo code Palalanga.
So Saturday, we got parties. But I'll be there from again the 22nd to the 8th to April Fools. So fun in the sun. Then headed to Puerto Rico. Ho!
Gotta be smart.
So Puerto Rico on business, because that's where you do business at, is in Puerto Rico.
This was a good show, fellas. Good show.
Yep, right.
This is a good show.
Sorry for my tardiness.
Gotta watch the fight tonight or in the morning.
Oh, T-Bone. There's a fight in the back.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
In the zone. Yeah. And Gallo, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw that.
His name got name. That's not his name.
What's his? I forgot his name.
I have no idea.
Francis Ngaku. I'm bad with those names. I apologize to him.
That's the guy from Black Panther.
There you go.
Ngaku.
Yeah, so there you go. Maybe he wasn't Black Panther. I don't know, man. But yeah, we got a lot of things cooking. March Madness coming up soon. Baseball season coming up soon. Yes. There's a lot going on. Roster still not filled out. Snell's still out on the market. Montgomery's out on the market. NBA playoffs. We got the NFL draft coming up. Roster cuts next week is the opening of free agency for the NFL. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of things cooking over here. You want to get your real sports from the fans, by the fans, and have some fun. Come here. We Get Drunk Sports. We Get Drunk Sports on YouTube, on Instagram, on Rumble, everywhere you want to be at. TikTok, we here. Have fun with us. We'll make y'all laugh. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff, sports, life-related things. We bust chops over here. Can't be sensitive.
No,
but
not here. Not
sorry.
this group.
Sorry, I'm sensitive. Sorry.
Well, look, I mean, if I was a Nets fan, I'd be sensitive too. What a brutal loss.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. See,
that is a disgusting loss. Oof, real bad. I'll be watching the Denver against Boston tonight. That could be a preview for the NBA Finals. So
this game was pretty good. Miami, Dallas, right here. Dallas came back, and they about to win the game right now.
Okay. So
I sent a picture to the group chat. That's the only guy in the Jets winning right now. Just look at that picture I just sent you guys. That's the only guy in the Jets winning right now.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Bless him.
Good for him. Salute to him. Now, one last point. One really quick thing that'll probably take us to the top of this hour. MLB The Show. MLB The Show is coming out pretty soon. They have put in a new feature. Women baseball players. This is a hot topic. We gotta walk carefully and tiptoe around this topic. But what do you guys think? I'll start off with Joey. What do you guys think about this enhanced gameplay with now women on MLB The Show on a major league roster within the game? Obviously,
there's a lot of women in sports now, and especially in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
If they can do it, I mean, it's a game, so of course, there's a lot of young girls out there that would love to play baseball and have dreams about it. Have no problem with that, but that's very sensitive subject. But in the game, of course, no problem. That's great.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it either, man. I mean, there's a lot of women in the sports industry. You got the announcers, you got the coaches.
Yeah, and hitting instructors actually know more than some men out there.
Yeah,
and so
I applaud MLB The Show doing that. I applaud them doing that.
They played in World War II, so why not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so everybody's on board with it because I'm the same way. I'm like, it's a game. Yeah. If it gets younger girls interested in baseball and interested in sport, I'm all for it, man. Anything that keeps a girl or keeps these young ladies' minds on the proper things, playing sports, being a part of a team, building that skill set, building yourself up, competing, all that stuff. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. It's better. Let's be honest. And I don't cap. I would rather have if I had my a kid and a female kid and she's 10 years old and she's playing MLB The Show. I'm a proud dad. At that point she's doing something that you could connect with her and build a relationship with, and something that's fun instead of listening to Sexy Red and Sukihana. That right there, that's a bad road. I'd rather them be interested in this. So I think it's a good thing. And I hope to see more of it. Again, I don't give a damn.
If it first started in the NHL, if you look at it, the hockey game,
you're right.
The hockey game,
now they're in soccer. Xavier plays the soccer game.
and the soccer now.
So I got no issue with it. Personally, I think it's fun to get more girls playing video games. It's fun to get more girls involved in sport and not involved in the other nonsense that we see.
I'm a big Rockford Peaches fan. My favorite player is Marla Hooch.
Marla Hooch. Marla Hooch. Okay. How about Caitlin? What's her name? Caitlin Clark.
No, that's college basketball. I was talking about baseball.
College-
You don't know what
you don't know
Rocker
college
Beaches
ba-
are? You don't know
No.
Dottie Henson?
No, I do not know Dottie Henson.
Come on.
She sounds like a swell gal. That's it. But I do know Caitlin Clark, and she's a better player than that bum. I'd rather have her on the team. Tell you that much. She could actually shoot. She shoots over 30% from three, unlike that bum who's a lifetime under 30% shooter. And then they want to tell me he's great. They want to tell me he's great. He shoots 30% from three. Jesus Christ. You can't make it up. These people are too stupid. Anyway,
all right.
That's all I had, Joey. So want to wrap it up?
Yes. We'll see you guys next week.
Pause.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. X. We're on YouTube. Follow us everywhere. Facebook. We Get Drunk Sports. We're all over. We're coming for everyone. Pause.
That's it.
Pause. Yeah. Later,
coming
boys.
hard. We're coming hard for everyone. We got to do it the wrestling way. We are coming hard, brother.
Let me tell you something, Gene.
We're really coming hard tonight.
Oh man!
All right.
All right.
That's the way to wrap it up, boys. I'll see y'all.
Wrap it up.
I'll see y'all next week.
See you next week, my brothers.